Hello, and you're watching the History Fella channel. In today's video, we're looking at James Earl Carter Jr., who was born on October the 1st, 1924. Jimmy Carter was an American politician and humanitarian who was the 39th President of the United States from 1977 to 1981. A member of the Democratic Party, Carter was the 76th Governor of Georgia from 71 to 75, and a Georgia State Senator from 63 to 67. At age 99, he is both the oldest living former US President and the longest-lived President in US history. Jimmy Carter was born and raised in Plains, Georgia. He graduated from the US Naval Academy in 1946 and joined the US Navy's submarine service. Carter returned home afterwards and revived his family's peanut growing business. He then manifested his opposition to racial segregation, supported the growing civil rights movement, and became an activist within the Democratic Party. He was in the Georgia State Senate from 63 to 67, and then as Governor of Georgia from 71 to 75. As a dark horse candidate not well known outside of Georgia, Carter won the Democratic nomination and narrowly defeated incumbent Republican President Gerald Ford in the 76th US presidential election. Carter pardoned all Vietnam War draft evaders on his second day in office. He created a national energy policy that included conservation, price control, and new technology. Carter successfully pursued the Camp David Accords, the Panama Canal treaties, and the second round of the Strategic Arms Limitation talks. He also confronted stagflation. His administration established the US Department of Energy and the Department of Education. The end of his presidency was marked by the 79-81 Iran hostage crisis, the 1979 energy crisis, the 3 Mile Island accident, the Nicaraguan Revolution, and the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. In response to the invasion, Carter escalated the Cold War by ending the détente, imposing a grain embargo against the Soviet Union, enunciating the Carter Doctrine, and leading the multinational boycott of the 1980 Summer Olympics in Moscow. He lost the 1980 presidential election in a landslide to Republican nominee Ronald Reagan. After leaving the presidency, Carter established the Carter Center to promote and expand human rights, earning him a Nobel Peace Prize in 2002. He travelled extensively to conduct peace negotiations, monitor elections, and further the eradication of infectious diseases. Jimmy Carter is a key figure in the non-profit housing organisation Habitat for Humanity, and wrote numerous books ranging from political memoirs to poetry, while continuing to comment on global affairs, including 2 books on the Israeli-Palestine conflict, in which he criticises Israel's treatment of the Palestinians as apartheid. Polls of historians and political scientists generally rank Jimmy Carter as a below-average president, although his post-presidential activities are viewed in an exceptionally favourable light. He has the longest post-presidency in the US history, at 42 years and 327 days.